I went in back in 1975 when I graduated from college, back in September of 1975, and I went to basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky. I completed that, then went to AIT Advanced Individual Training at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So I became a field artilleryman. And I did that for about 19 months. And I wanted to do something a little bit more exciting than just being a regular soldier. So I looked at going to the 82nd Airborne. And of course, you got to go through training, and I did that. It was very rough, and you have to do more than just what the regular soldier does. And I accomplished that and went in and went to 82nd and became a cannon cocker. In other words, carrying the ammo to the guns. And I went from that to being the assistant gunner. And the assistant gunner is the one who points the tube downrange and goes either up or down. And it depends upon how far that round have to go. And you're the one that set the quadrant on that. You have to make sure that you set that bubble. It levels, because if it don't, but then it's not going to hit that particular target there. What I get out of this class here is that I love the guys. I met Mr. Howard at a St. Stephen's Church, and they introduced him. And so I went over and talked to him, and he gave me his email address, and I gave him mine. And next thing you know, I got an email from him, and it was about men's talk too. And I said, yes, I think I'm gonna enjoy that. So I went to the first class, and the first class was immaculate. I enjoyed it. They talked about prostate cancer. Now, I've never had prostate cancer, but I had heard some stories where the ones that did have it, oh, what a time that they had. So, but it also gave me information as to what I need to do to stay away from prostate cancer. So I really appreciate that. The other thing about it is that men get to talk to men, because you don't see that often. You may see women talking to women, but not men talking to men. I learned that when I was stationed over in Korea. We had what was called a men's Bible study. And all those men would come together and we would talk about certain things. And it's important because men are gonna talk about what they wanna talk about, how they feel. Sometimes, you know, you may even have tears coming down. Not gonna do that when you have a woman in that, because I don't know, I guess it's because it's a macho thing, you know. And then when you come out, oh, you feel so good, you know, you feel that I'm not the only one with this particular situation here. We had one session where, in Korea, where we talked about what problems did this particular person, did you have? And of course, you know, me being a kind of introvert, you know, I didn't say much. But then they had 3 other men to come up and talk the same thing that was on my mind, you know. And you say, well, I'm not the only one with this situation. There are other people with this type of situation too. So the Lord knows what to do to get you on track. So I love this class, and I believe that we're gonna learn a whole lot. I just hope that a lot of younger men come and attend this, because this is a lot of knowledge. A lot of people in here with the knowledge and the expertise that they can talk and they can tell people what to do. And if we go out and do it, we'll become better servants. One thing I would like to say is that I think that if we put God into it more, because He's the creator, you know, He's the one that's going to fix everything. No matter what the situation is, who's ever up in the White House, He's the one that has the final say-so. So I enjoy this class. I enjoy everyone in it. I enjoy the talk. I don't say much because I like to listen. I learned by listening, not by listening to people and things like that. So I really enjoy this class here.